morning, everybody, and welcome to the moving platform here at Epcot for Festival of the Arts. This is actually one of my favorite festivals. I love this festival because I've pretty much been performing arts my entire life, whether it be from singing in choir or theater. So I just love this festival. Plus, I love Figment, and he's always kind of the star of this festival. He's actually right over there on the other side of that rainbow. But we picked up our passport, which has all of our information. It's got all the information about the food booths. It's got all the information about the shows. There's a lot to see at this festival, so we may not even get it all in one video. But we're gonna take off and go see what we can see here at the festival. And let's go find Figment.
Flipping through our passport as we were walking, I noticed the performers for the Broadway, and one of them is actually one of my favorite Broadway performers because she's from one of my favorite shows, which is a little show called Title of Show. It's a little less known musical about four friends making a musical. And so we're gonna have to come back and see, because ever since Title of the Show, Heidi's career is kind of blown up. She was Ursula in Little Mermaid. She was in Something Rotten. She was just in the Disney Channel remake of Freaky Friday. So we're gonna have to come back and check out Heidi and hear her perform coming up into January and into February.
So something I've been eyeing for a good while, since Epcot 35 actually, and I kept telling myself, you don't need it, you don't get it, you don't need that, don't buy it. I've been really good, and I've been working really hard, and I decided to go ahead and upgrade to the Figment Epcot 35 band. I've been eyeing this band since it came out. Now, I have had the orange Epcot 35 band since Epcot 35. I bought this actually the day before Epcot 35, and this sold out on the day of Epcot 35. But after Epcot 35 was over, they released this one, and I immediately wished I had waited and bought this one instead. So I have moved up. I don't like that it's white. I'm gonna have to keep this really clean, but I moved up to the Figment Magic Band.
And just like all the other festivals here at Epcot, holidays, food and wine, flower and garden, these scavenger hunts have become very popular, not just with kids, but with every guest alike. And this year, it's even better because it's Figment. I think I'm going to do this just because it is Figment. It doesn't matter what it is, but it's the Figment's Brush with the Masters. And like the others, you move your way around World Showcase from country to country, and you're looking for these different paintings. So we got like the Mona Lisa, the Scream, that's the Crossing of the Delaware. Those are the only three I can name. I don't know a lot about art, which is why I love this festival, because it's a chance to learn. But it is $6.99 plus tax. You get the map and the stickers, and I believe you get a pen at the end when you complete it. So, but it's Figment this time, so we might actually have to do this, but we'll do that in a separate video for you guys so you can see how these scavenger hunts actually work. I've heard they're a lot of fun. I've never done one, but this might be the time that we actually change that. Some of the Festival of the Arts merchandise, I really like this shirt actually. It's a pretty cool shirt right there. Like I said, Figment becomes such a star here during the Epcot Festival of the Arts. We have a Spirit jersey because it's Spirit jersey, but then again, it's got Figment on it. If it actually said Figment on the back, I might buy it. Because if they made these, I hate on these a lot, but if they made this in a 3X instead of a 2, I probably would have bought the Haunted Mansion one. And I would probably be more willing to buy these, but they don't make them in my size. We've got, these have been very popular, as you've seen, some Figment ears. These are pretty awesome. How much are these? Do they say? No, they don't say. I need to learn my prices on my ears because they never say the prices on the ears. I love this coffee mug. Again, Figment. Yep, Figment. We've got a Tervis back here. I've been meaning to get another Tervis, so this what seems better fitting than a Figment Tervis. So this one is, doesn't say. Oh, no, these have prices on them. That one just doesn't. It is $27, not bad. That's not terrible for that. And some of the stuff is repeating from last year. We have the wine glasses again, the Christmas ornament, and the hat again this year. But yeah, some of the merchandise. So we're going to make our way towards World Showcase and see if we can see some more merchandise, start checking out some food booths, and also some of the artwork around here at the festival.
Like every festival here recently at Disney, they have released a new annual pass holder magnet, and this year, it's Figment. Of course it's Figment, come on. This will not be going on my car because I believe these are going to be very, very popular stolen items. Our magnets get stolen more than you think, because I honestly think people think that magnets are how we get into the park. They're not. It's just kind of like carrying around a Starbucks cup. It's a social thing. It's well, look at me, I'm a pass holder. It is. Let's just say what it is. But this is probably going to be very highly stolen off vehicles. So this will probably not be going on my car unless I can get a second or third one as a backup just in case. But I do love it. It'll go on my fridge at home. There is a Imagination Kids chalk art stop where kids can do chalk art, or kids at heart can do chalk art. I don't know who did this one, but this is awesome. I want to say it's Simba, but I'm pretty sure it's from, what's the show? Lion Pride something. Pretty sure it's that. But some pretty cool artwork here. Just lets kids be imaginative and let them draw. Lots of Mickeys. And a pretty good Mickey right here. It's pretty awesome. Little Cinderella right there. It's a pretty cool little area for kids to be imaginative. Grab some chalk. It is free. You just grab some chalk and let your imagination run wild. All right, over here by Test Track, we have Taste Track, which is the best name for a food stop ever. But this is the home of the paintbrush churros. This is what they look like right here. However, that's the line for them. So we're not gonna do that. Plus, I've never had a churro before, and I don't want my first one to be here. I want my first one to be in Disneyland, which is happening in just over a month. So we're gonna wait out and have our first churro in Disneyland. But a pretty cool option if you like churros right here at Taste Track, over by Test Track here for Festival of the Arts, the paintbrush churros. I saw somebody walking by. They're really pretty looking in person as well as in the picture. So, but that's the line. So we're not gonna do that today. Merchandise as well. Pretty cool pass holder shirt right here. It's got Mickey, different paintbrushes and different things to paint on it. And we've got a coaster set as well, which has the same artwork as the shirt. These are pretty awesome. And they are $20. How much is the shirt? I'm gonna go with the shirt's probably about 35-ish. Damn, right on the money, 35, $34.99. But pretty cool pass holder merchandise here in the Festival Center. Things that I did not expect to see at Festival of the Arts. There is a Golden Girls adult coloring book. Not gonna lie, I kind of want this. No need for it, just want it. Have the maps book, which they actually have right there, but they have a coloring form of it now too, which is pretty awesome. I'm not a huge fan of the adult coloring book style just because they are so detailed, which is the point, but this is pretty cool that you actually can buy a version that you can color. And this one is, if they go off this price, it's $12.99. So that's pretty awesome. We've got a pop-up Pixar book. We've got two of the children's books. This one's cool because it's written by Richard M. Sherman, and it comes with a CD of a song they wrote for it. There's another children's book about Walt, and then there's a couple of different Disney books. There's one for Small World, a princess paper cut storybook, and I actually have this one as well, the Haunted Mansion Imagineering a Disney Classic, which is a cool book if you're a big Haunted Mansion fan. So there's lots of stuff to see. I think there's books on the other side here. So yeah, there is. God, there's so many books. Oh, this is bad. We got a Travels with Walt book about ink and paint. Oh man, a book about the 9 old men. Oh, I could spend so much money in here. More books. We have a villains book, a Disney movie posters book, Alice in Wonderland, Mary Poppins Returns, or practically Poppins in every way. Sorry, a book about Oswald the Lucky Rabbit. And I saw someone looking at this earlier. It's a Disney sketchbook. We're gonna try and do this one-handed here, but it's got.
Do you need help?
Yes, I need help. This lady's gonna help me. This is the problem with vlogging by yourself.
There you go.
Can't do things. It's got. How awesome is this? I've got to get out of here before I spend so much money.
Yes, too late for me.
Oh my gosh. I love this. Okay, can I get to the back, see how much this book is?
Yeah. If it
goes off the price, it's $50.
Oh, there we go.
If they're not marking it up. So
that means it's available on Amazon. So I can buy that later. All right, we're gonna get out of here and start making our way to the festival. Thank you for your help.
Yeah, no
We're gonna make our way to the festival so you guys can see some of the stuff offered here at Festival of the Arts. All right, so it's time to start to try some food here. Stopped off at Pop Eats over here. It's I love pop art. I love that Liechtenstein style of Andy Warhol type of pop art, and they have some pretty cool little sweet. I wanted something sweet, but I wanted something I could carry, and they have something perfect for that. They have the popped art, and make sure you say it popped art, not pop tart, but popped art. Essentially, it is a pop tart. It's a sugar cookie. It's got some thick frosting. I think frosting's gonna be a little bit much, but it's because it's dense, it's heavy. But it's got a strawberry filling as well. Kind of reminds me, kind of like the Woody's tarts at Woody's Lunchbox over in Hollywood Studios in Toy Story Land. But I like it because I can walk, so we can keep moving while we try this. Yeah, it's a strawberry frosted Pop-Tart, but $4.50, not terrible. But yep, there it is, the sugar, that frosting. If you like those cookies that you always find, those round cookies with thick frosting on the top, then you'll love this. I'm probably gonna either have a toothache or diabetes when I finish this, but not bad for a little walk-in snack. Of the Arts is the actual artwork, and the guest artists that come in get some beautiful work here by David Doss, who actually is right here doing, I believe he's doing some paint and doing some art and doing some signings. I love this one though because it's got Orange Bird and it's like all things Florida. We got that one there. Got the boardwalk, one with all 4 parks down here. Really cool. I just like this style of art. We even got some holiday stuff. It's a Mickey Minnie for Christmas, Halloween, A Happily Ever After at the Grand Floridian Wedding Pavilion. And we've even got Mickey and Minnie on the beach at the Polynesian. So some pretty cool artwork here. The art stops. If you're a Star Wars fan, this is the Star Wars art. So we've got a Kylo Ren with the Darth Vader mask. A really pretty Princess Leia, Han and Leia over here that I really like. We got Kylo Ren and Rey here. And then I love this one down here because it's got the artwork of the old James Bond posters. So I love this as well. That is an awesome painting right there. We've got Captain Phasma. And then we got some Rogue One stuff here. Boba Fett. That's a cool art here. If you're a Star Wars fan, this is like art heaven for you right here. Our art stops here where you can step into the painting. This is the Washington crossing the Delaware, but there's no photo pass, so you have to do it on your own. So, well, we won't be doing this. Cute pictures, cute poses though, kids. Now, I remember this art from last year. This is the Noah Fine Art booth, but I loved his style of art last year. So we're gonna step into his booth here and check out some of his Disney art here at Festival of the Arts. Maleficent, Pirates, the storybook canals from Disneyland. Looking forward to writing those again soon. Journey to Neverland. Big Thunder Mountain. We've got Sorcerer Mickey. I love anything Sorcerer Mickey. So like a Sorcerer's Apprentice. So lots of cool Disney art here. The Disney Fine Arts booth here by Morocco, and they have some beautiful, realistic Disney art. Of course, they've got my favorite, Rapunzel, but I love the Dumbo here, the Cinderella, and we've got the Peter Pan and Wendy, Ariel, Mulan. Tiana, Belle, and even Mr. Toad over there. It's pretty awesome. Festival of the Arts every year is with the character greetings. There are paintings for each of them. I love this one of Aurora, but I especially love it. It's the transition from pink and blue, and even at the bottom, Flora and Merryweather. Alright, so I'm by myself, but we're gonna hop into this one because it's a Peter Pan step-in art. So we're gonna put that picture in for you guys to see right here.
Something cool that Disney does every year for Festival of the Arts is the Paint by Numbers mural that you see behind me that's being painted. It's actually going to get finished today. They started it yesterday, and they said it's going to be finished about 4:30 today, so we might come back by and get a shot of the full completed one. But we just stepped in. I got to paint some of the white that you'll be seeing in there. But at the end, they gave us a little postcard, so the painting will look like this right here. But we might come back about 4:30 if we're still hanging around, and see if we can see the completed mural, and we'll have to see what other murals come up for the rest of the duration here at the Festival of the Arts.
Walking by here, the Pop Gallery has all sorts of art inside, different styles of pop art. But this, y'all know I love Queen, y'all know I love my Freddie Mercury. This is awesome because it's actually different clippings from different things that make it up. So if you look at it, it's almost like a collage of the clippings that make out to be Freddie Mercury. Some pretty cool 3D art here. Space shuttle. It's pretty awesome. It's not quite finished yet, but it's looking pretty awesome. That's what it's gonna look like when it's done. So we might have to come back by here and see the finished work. It's looking pretty good so far. As he continues working.
So one of the cool features here at Festival of the Arts are the living statues. I know this guy's gonna do, stop it, hey. Pretty cool, right? They've got one for space, motion, and I believe sea down there as well. Good job, man.
What we have is screen printing. You can actually pick your style of shirt and the artwork, and they print it for you on demand. So they've got some pretty cool stuff, ranging from sketch art, and then you get tie-dye, they've got some figment, they've got some pretty cool stuff. And I think the prices were $29.99 up to, I think it was $33.99. But looking at the order form back there, they have my size. So we might have to come back here during the festival and get a shirt made, because I would actually really like one of the figment shirts. Well, I might not tie-dye, but I like the figment design, and they make it up to my size. So we're gonna have to come back here and possibly get a shirt made. The cool part of the festival is they have different seminars and classes that you can take. This is an ink and paint one. This one you have to pay for. I believe it's only like $40 though, but you have to pay for it. But it's hosted by ink and paint animators from Disney. They tell you about the history of the ink and paint, and then you get to paint your own paint cell and take it home with you. So pretty cool.
This limited edition, sometimes there
All right, so something I've been looking forward to here at the festival today is the Animation Academy here at the festival showplace. So we're going to go in here and learn to draw Disney characters from a Disney animator. So time-lapse video, go!
So I wanted to come back by. We walked by when he was doing this earlier, and he wasn't quite done. This is the finished product, and now you can actually walk out onto the bridge area down there and take a picture. So pretty cool 3D chalk art here.
Thank you guys for joining me here on the moving platform. I'm gonna head home for this visit to Festival of the Arts. Again, this is one of my favorite festivals, so I will be back. This won't be a one-time thing. We didn't even get to see everything today. I showed you guys some of the art, but we really didn't get to try any of the food. We got to do the Animation Academy. Like I said, I'm gonna go back and do the ink and paint one because that, for the price, like it was like 40 bucks, but you get to paint your own paint cell and get to take it home. That's pretty cool. I think I'm gonna come back and do that. So we'll have to come back and show you guys that. But lots to see here. It was a gorgeous day, man. This is some of the most beautiful weather we've had here in a long time. I wish it would stay like this forever. But thank you guys for walking around with me. Make sure you like and subscribe. Share with your friends and family. And as always, watch your step.